Hey everybody, I'm going to review I'm 29 and I Wasted My 20s by Anna. Uh, Her old name was Growing Ananas. Okay, let's just get into it.
I'm 29 and in a few months I will be 30.
Why just filming this alone? Like it just makes you feel like it makes it feel like you're just a victim who's like being alone and lonely and yeah, just lights up a muffin with candles with 29 instead of celebrating it with friends. In many
What?
of your videos, you just fall, like you just start crying. Yeah, I think you're like really sad. And yeah, it could be because of, it's 100%, it is because of your diet.
When I look back at my 20s, I think I've had some great experiences. I had good times and I went on so many adventures. But
Good times, yes, it is with friends and everything. Yeah, I understand that. But definitely not avoid people that drink alcohol and do drugs.
if I'm being honest, I also spend a lot of time worrying and trying to check off boxes, seeing my life as like one big to-do list. When I was a teenager, I thought that in my 20s, I have to check off milestones like be in a relationship, get married, buy a house, have kids, and have everything figured out. Well, now coming from a woman, have everything
I
figured
was waiting for her to write it down already so I can review the full list. Fall in love, yeah, that happens easily. You just see someone good looking, you fall in love, okay. Getting them, I don't know, man. It has to be mutual for that, okay. Get married, yeah. In other words, just form a connection between someone you fall in love, and yeah, that's what would be marriage today. Because yeah, you're like think that you have to get married or whatever, you need this paper. And in some cases, yes, marriage is a good thing, and yeah, you should get married, but in some cases it's really not, okay. Yeah, you should review your laws and yeah, just decide accordingly the laws in your country. Um, Buy a house, yeah, sure, if you can afford it, or if your parents gave you, yeah, it's always great thing. Yeah, you need a place to live. Okay, travel the world. Of course, that's a nice thing. I'm not saying I've been in many places, and yeah, traveling is fun. Like sometimes traveling, it's like being on another planet, and especially if you enjoy it there. Yeah, I try to avoid to travel into places that I know I would regret. So I would rather keep going back into places that I liked, like tropics and stuff. Mm, yeah, traveling is fine. It's especially if it's like relaxing activities and you just relax on the beach and nice nature and everything, and you're far away from other tourists. I don't really like to be surrounded with many tourists. Yeah, it just yeah, this is how I am. Have kids, yes, that's a good thing, okay. There's no need for me to explain it. Kids, yeah, that's nice. But traveling the world and having kids and all of this, it's going to cost a lot of money, and making money can be stressful unless you're really lucky or you have like a good degree, and yeah, you're willing to put in the work, and or you have some family member that gives you money. Yeah, that's also a nice thing. But yeah, I would say if you would have to choose between travel the world or have kids, having kids is definitely the better option. Yeah, build your care. I guess she's referring to like to take care of yourself, and yes, you should take care of yourself. You should not drink alcohol. You should not smoke. You should not do any type of illegal drugs or legal drugs or whatever. And yeah, you should just eat raw meat, at least rarely cooked meat. Get also some organs from a healthy animal, and yeah, and have some similar people that want to around you, who want to take care of themselves, and they want to take care of you. And you, if you're treated nicely and you're getting good nutrition, it's impossible for you to not be healthy and happy. And of course, air quality in the city and all of that, it all matters.
Get out. Well, now coming from a woman who is
Build your, oh, it wasn't care, build your career. Okay, yeah, I get it. We are dependent on money. If you're not dependent on money because you're already rich, then yeah, that's good for you. But if you can just live in nature and have your own animals, or you have your own property and you have own animals, and you can just sell some of the excess products, and your animals are healthy and you're doing fine, yeah, that's a nice life to live. And you can also hunt wild animals. that's the best thing, and have your family there. I would say, yeah, that's the dream life. And if you can sell also the products to let's say pay off what bills you have, yeah, that would be the best career that you can have. But let's say that you're just making a lot of money, you have a nice career, and you can just buy everything and you don't need to have your own animals. Yeah, that's also a nice plan. But I would say it's more secure to just have your own animals. And that's just my opinion. Because yeah, money can, inflation and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into that. Let's just watch the video.
turning 30 soon. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not married. I don't have a house.
You're not in a relationship because, yeah, probably people are just very hormonally imbalanced these days. And they are not as attractive as you expect them to be. And the ones that are attractive, maybe they have multiple options. And yeah, they are going to pick someone else. Yeah, that's how it is.
House. I don't have kids. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to have kids. I still feel like a kid myself, and I'm still trying to figure things out.
Yeah, that feeling will like never go away. Like, you should always feel like a kid. You should never be like, oh, I'm an adult and I'm so serious or whatever. You should still feel like a kid, but yeah, like your body is going to age. Like you're not gonna look like a kid forever. But yeah, you should not get like brainwashed into this, that you're an adult now and you have, I don't know, man. Yeah, let's just watch it. So she doesn't have kids. Yeah, I knew about that. Yeah, that's not going to be very happy. I get it that traveling and all of that can distract you, but yeah, once you go home in your empty house, then yeah, you can feel the consequences
Just
of not having kids.
like I did back when I was 20. You know, years ago, I had this idea of what my life would look like. There was a path I thought I would follow.
Yeah, I heard this from many people, that they get in their 30s or 40s, but they feel the same that they were in their 20s. But yeah, you are going to regret not having kids.
But then unexpected things happened, and I realized that nothing is certain.
Bad diet.
And from one day to another, everything can change.
COVID-19, the disease that defined our lives in 2020.
Chancellor Merkel announced the plan.
Yeah, keep listening to this. Very good idea. I myself, I'm guilty of checking the news constantly, because yeah, I like to check on these things, but sometimes you should just stay away from it. If something is going to happen, it is going to happen anyway. In some cases, it's but I don't know really what's the best way to just check it, to make sure it's just few sentences, and to just not get too sucked into it, to be like aware, like if there is a virus or anything, then yeah, you should be aware of that. Or if there is a terrorist attack or something, yeah, you should be always eyes open, and yeah, let's say avoid big crowds or anything like that. if for you it would be just better to just stay home or stay somewhere safe. Yeah.
And after talks with state leaders continued well into the night,
What happens when a virus hits the world, when everything turns upside down, and when you feel like locked away, not just physically, but also mentally, right in the middle of your 20s, when you have big dreams, plans, and all these expectations?
Well, just get locked up. I mean, well, let's say if during COVID, you should just have had a partner and just be together with them, and yeah, someone who you can really get along with, because yeah, that's the just dating someone for few hours is totally different than being with them together. Like you should be comfortable to being with them like over longer periods of time.
It's hard. And during that time, I felt like I'm losing control. But being locked away also gave me space, a lot of space.
Well, it's not like you should control yourself or whatever. You should just eat naturally. But I know you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna listen to me. But yeah, well, you should do exactly what you want to do and just eat naturally, and that way, yeah, just listen to your intuition.
Is to think about my life and to reflect on it. And I realized that there is no timeline for anything. And there is also no right path to follow. COVID showed me that we can't control everything and that life is unpredictable. We have to let go of this idea that we have to have everything figured out by a certain age. It's just not possible. And you know,
It's not that you have to everything to be figured out at a certain age, because yeah, this just shows how in the modern world we are like brainwashed into things that it's really sometimes it's just so many things to do, like I don't know, doing your taxes, doing laundry, cooking, and all of this. Yeah, it's really time consuming, man. You just really need to cut out a few things, many things actually.
you know what? That is okay.
Like, what exactly are you doing here? Laundry? That shouldn't take too long. You just place them in the washing machine nowadays, and you just take it out when it's finished, and you put it for a dry, and then you pack it away. And don't do that too often, because come on, man. If you have a good diet, you're not going to stink anyway.
For most of my 20s, I thought that if I just looked a certain way,
What you have makeup or whatever? Yeah. If you would just eat naturally, you wouldn't need to use makeup. Just throw it away, and don't stand in front of the mirror too much, because yeah, that's not good for you. You are going to start comparing yourself to like Instagram models or whatever, which are maybe they are addicted. Maybe they are like edited the pictures or whatever. Yeah. Don't stare too much in the mirror. I understand you look in the mirror when you brush your teeth, when you comb your hair a little bit or whatever, or something got in your eye and you want to get it out. But other than that, don't just stand in front of the mirror. It's a really bad idea.
if I had the perfect body, flawless skin,
You had the
and a
perfect.
beautiful
You would have the perfect body if you would just eat naturally.
long hair, I would finally feel beautiful.
Yes, feeling beautiful, it's a good thing. Because you look, let's say you look in the mirror. I would say even people who look beautiful, they are sometimes they just find mistakes in themselves, and yeah, that's not good for you, definitely. But if you are beautiful, then people are also going to treat you right, and like I said, being treated right and getting the right nutrition, it's always going to make you happy.
But the truth is, I almost
But the truth is, you have a shit diet, and because of that, it ruins your looks, and because it ruins your looks, you're not being treated the same way, and because of that, you also start putting up makeup, and yeah, it's like a chain reaction.
almost never felt beautiful, even when I achieved everything I thought I wanted. I've wasted so much time chasing someone else's idea of beauty, and I was constantly comparing myself and my appearance to unrealistic standards.
Yeah, definitely don't compare. This is what I was talking about. Just these over lean bodies. Yeah, this is not what you should look for. You definitely need. Even this lady would look better with some extra body fat, some more curves, even more curves than this. Ask any man. They love that. And even myself, I find myself being brainwashed. That when I see my tummy, I think that, oh, my six packs should be shown or whatever. But yeah, that's not the case. I'm trying to not get that low body fat so my six packs show, because yeah, that's not healthy at all. And I do have six packs because I did plenty of physical activity in my life, and but it's better to be hidden away a little bit, not too much with some body fat. That's definitely healthy and good for you.
Trying so hard to look like someone else and
You're just trying to cover up your dark eye bags. Yeah, like that's some type of treatment, I guess.
trying to change made me feel
And you're trying to remove hair. I don't know, man. If you have some natural hair on your face as a girl, yeah, it's not a big thing. It's not a big deal. I would probably just trim it down, but definitely avoid pulling it out with that thing, and using like a blade or something to cut it short, to shave it off or whatever. I don't know. I would say the best way is to just go fully natural, but some trimming, it doesn't hurt. Like, it doesn't do much anyway. But you do get the results.
forget who I am and how beautiful I am in my own unique way. Every
You don't need to place things over your face from the outside. What you should do is put inside you good food that makes your skin healthy.
single time when I open this app, when I open Instagram, and when I see those pretty pictures, those beautiful bodies, those flawed
Some of them, they are like that 24 out of 7. They are like that, but some of them are edited and you don't really know how they feel. And most of them, they are not really happy people. They just cry just like you do, but not in front of the camera, but behind the camera.
flawless woman, I feel bad. And I feel
And yeah, some of them, they just travel the world with uh, with other men's money, because yeah, they are just given everything. And I think yeah, this is the world we are living, man. Money just can just buy you freedom, and can buy you travel to nice places and just have good food. And yeah, I understand that, man. I would also like to just go on a vacation right now, but yeah, I can't. Yeah, I have to be more mindful about money, definitely.
I feel ugly. I feel like I'm not beautiful because I don't look like those women. And it's so weird because I
Listen, like, I have to be honest. I don't think you're ugly or anything, but your diet definitely did some damage, and taking the right steps towards a better diet, it's definitely going to correct that. Like, you do have some type of junk food addiction, but then I saw your short videos. Like, you eat some junk food and then you cry. Like, oh my days, man. Like, I don't know. When I used to like try again some type of junk foods that I think that I used to like, I wasn't like crying. I was just disappointed of it, and I never bought it again ever since.
already know before opening the app. I already know if I end up scrolling here now, then I feel bad about myself. So why am I still doing
I don't scroll. I would say it's better to just turn off your phone or whatever. I mean, if you're doing work, then just maybe have a work phone or something and have the other turned off. And yeah, just try to stay as focused as possible. Maybe you're just doing too much exercise, and when you're like tired, you just don't want to feel empty and you start scrolling. Yeah, that can happen. It happens to everybody.
it? And why am I comparing myself or my body to someone from the other side of the world, like a person that I don't even know? And
Yeah, you should definitely not compare yourself to like different people, and different people from different countries also have different type of body features. uh, like yeah, maybe some things are just not in your genetics. Like some of them have bigger breast size, have bigger booties or whatever, and yeah, that's just how it is. But yeah, you should never compare yourself. Maybe compare yourself to your to those from your country. But again, if you are from a country that where junk food is popular, then yeah, that's not a good comparison, of course.
deep inside, I know they might have photoshopped their photos or they made this photo in the perfect light, in the perfect moment. So, what is wrong with me that I keep doing that and that I keep comparing myself to that? I don't know. But I think it's just
But if they did that, it happened to me, okay? That the person who I met did not look at all when the makeup comes off. It's like a different person, and it's really not nice to like kiss a girl that has so much makeup on, and I don't know, it's not healthy either too. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
important to keep reminding ourselves that, first of all, this is not real. What we see on this phone, on the screen, most of the time, it's not real. And then I also want to remind myself that beauty or feeling beautiful, we always think in terms of beauty, it's just the way we look. But when was the last time I felt truly beautiful? I'm just thinking right now, and there was a really special moment.
You can't feel alone. Like even if you would be, even if you would look like let's say up to your standards, like the way you want to look like, if you don't have a partner who really appreciates you, it's yeah, you're just not going to be happy. Like you have to look good, and also have people around you that treat you well.
A couple of days ago when I felt really, really beautiful, and it was during
No toxic relationships, and no bullying or anything like that.
a really nice, honest, real, and unfiltered conversation. Like, I looked someone into the eyes and he looked into my eyes, and we just talked, but really honest and really raw. And I was just myself, and I think he was himself as well. And
Yeah, that's the best thing.
it was so beautiful. And I felt beautiful because I could be myself. And I felt
You should always be yourself. Yeah, you should not fake it, because yeah, that's gonna build resentment in you, and one day you're just gonna lash out at them, and they are gonna be like, "What in the world? Who are you?" And they are just going to leave you.
so safe and so beautiful in that special moment. Or just being surrounded by the right people where I can truly be myself. That's when I feel beautiful. Truly beautiful. Let's talk about
Yeah, beauty comes from the inside. Like you give yourself the right nutrition, and others notice you, that you gave yourself the right type of nutrition, and yeah, it's more likely that they want to be around you. And yeah, they also try to take care of themselves, they try to take care of you, and yeah, that creates a good harmony, like a good harmonious relationship.
FOMO. Wow, everyone is so beautiful, and everyone has the best time of their lives, always, except me. Too many
I agree that partying and yeah, putting on some music and dancing to that, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. You can feel good. Yeah, too loud music can hurt your hearing. Yeah, that's not good. But definitely don't drink alcohol and do drugs. And yeah, don't try to drink alcohol just to feel good or take any type of drugs. Yeah, that's going to just hurt you.
times I compared my body to others, but not just my body, but also my whole entire life. It's your 20s, so we should go out, we should party, we should go on adventures and travel the world, always, right? Well, my reality was just so different. I mean, yes, there had been adventures, there had been parties and exciting things, but more often, I had days when I had been at home, alone, doing absolutely nothing. And it was in those moments or on those days when I felt like I'm a loser and I was missing out. Too many times I was
That was funny. She just fell in the bed.
comparing my behind the scenes to everyone
Yeah, definitely don't order too many things from Amazon to fill up the void or anything like that. Always make sure that what you're buying has a purpose, a good purpose, and you're going to use it every day. Or when are you using it, it's really unavoidable to not buy it. Don't just buy things online, like many clothes or whatever. Yeah, I understand you do need warm clothes and you do need clothes for hot weather, but yeah, don't just overdo it. And better buy something that you can repair your own clothes, and yeah, just avoid buying useless stuff. I myself I'm guilty of yeah, buying some nice clothes, but I haven't bought a piece of clothing for very long time, cause everything that I bought years ago, it's still brand new in the wardrobe. Okay, like some of the things, they're just sitting there brand new. It was the clothing that I wanted the most, and it just sits there brand new and it's ready for me anytime to just wear it. But yeah, you don't need a lot of it, because it is just going to sit there, and most of the time I'm just wearing my comfortable clothing that already has the color washed out, but it's comfortable. And yeah, some of it even has like holes on it. I should fix that, but yeah, I have other things to do. And yeah, don't just overspend. It's better to save up that money and just keep it there in case of an emergency, or yeah, just save it up and go on a nice vacation.
else's highlight reel. And the truth is, I wasn't missing out. I was just living life differently, in my own way and at my own pace.
Looks like a nice place where she lives.
Something that really helped me, especially when I felt really insecure, when I struggled with self-doubt, when I simply just felt not good enough, was talking to someone, talking to friends, talking to my parents.
Yes, having company, it's always important to like have someone next to you and who listens to you. That you need to have that. You can't just go on the internet. Yeah, that's a modern way to do it, but it's definitely better to have someone there in person who actually listens.
When I felt like they don't really understand my problem or they can't really help me, then I talk to a therapist, and I highly recommend that. Like in your
Yeah, therapist is going to be nicer, because yeah, they're being paid, and yeah, they're educated to do this, and yeah, how to be nice or whatever. And some of them are really genuine. Like, I'm not saying they're all bad, but you should really find these people who really love you, and yeah, they are not there just to sleep with you, and they are not there just to manipulate you and get some money out of you, or to get some attention out of you, or yeah, they are also there because they really care about you.
20s, if you struggle with something, go to therapy. It's okay, and it doesn't mean that you're crazy. Not
If it helps, it's definitely good. But the long-term solution is to just find someone who really wants to spend their entire life with you. And when it comes to therapy, you should be careful about the medicine that they prescribe, because that's not going to be good for you. I'm telling you right now. Any type of medicine they want to give you, you should just not buy it. It's one thing to go to therapy and speak out your mind, and yeah, if that helps, then it's definitely a good thing. But yeah, don't take that poison that they give you.
Not at all. It's just you're growing as a person by talking to someone about your feelings or about things that happened in the past. I've realized that everyone has some sort of childhood trauma or some form of inner child work to do. And the sooner you start, the better, I think. So there's absolutely nothing wrong by talking to a therapist. And I highly
Yeah, everybody has childhood trauma, especially these days. Even I have some. Like, yeah, I had my fair share. I'm never gonna get into that, because yeah, whatever. What I wanted to say, like, a kid should always be like protected, and in some ways trauma can like make you stronger, because if you're just sensitive to everything, and you come in this modern world and you're being mistreated, yeah, that can be you're not gonna have trauma when you were a kid, and you're gonna have trauma when you were adult. And yeah, that's also not a good thing. Yeah, it's pretty tough nowadays, I would say.
recommend it. To me, it really helped me to find more peace within myself and with a lot of thoughts that are going on in my head. Also, something I felt and thought very often was that no matter what I do, or no matter how much I do, or
When you're doing some office work or whatever, you should definitely, I mean, if you want to do it, then yeah, but you should not just walk. You should just go outside. Better to, okay, I get it, maybe it's not safe. Maybe go outside when it's daylight and just go for a walk. Not don't do both at the same time, man. I don't know. Yeah, this is some way of burning calories or whatever. It definitely is just going to age you if you just force yourself to do it. But definitely don't do useless walk in the house, man, or in a building. That's just, it just doesn't make any sense. Go on fresh air.
who I am, it's just not enough. In all
Yeah, burn calories.
areas of life, from my
Have to
career
burn all the calories. Have to get more stressed.
goals to my fitness goals, I constantly felt like I have to
Increase the speed.
or I have to do more. I think there's nothing wrong with always setting new goals and constantly trying to grow as a person, but I wish I would have enjoyed this whole process a tiny little bit more and be more present and be proud of myself at one point. Because no matter what I achieved, I never took the time to be proud of it. And instead, I kept running and I kept chasing.
Useless metal. It's just a useless metal. Unless it's made out of gold, real gold, and you could sell it like for a lot of money, and yeah, you could buy some good meat for it, and you would buy some good food, actual good food, then yeah, it wouldn't be as useless. But yeah, this is just not pure gold, man.
And I always kept thinking of what
It's something that everybody got, okay? It's just a participation trophy, and you look at you just feel sad about it. And you ran for like no reason. BMW Berlin Marathon.
what's next.
The most useless activity.
My advice for people in their 20s. First of all, yes, there are so many things I did in my 20s that I regret. But at the same time,
Yeah, like drinking too much alcohol and sleeping with people that you should have really not slept with. And yeah, that's one of them.
I don't. Like, all these things and all these mistakes that I made, they made me wiser. They made me learn something, and they made me reflect about my life.
Yeah, you should have learned to never do it again. That's how I used to be. I used to like this was long time ago, okay? Like when I used to go to parties and drink and smoke cigarettes and whatever. Whenever I came home, I took the package of cigarettes and just twisted it until they all broke apart and just threw it away. And I'll never do this again. And I said this like 3 times, 5 times, and I just realized, I don't know, alcohol, it just always felt bad for me. And I could never become an alcoholic, man. Like, I don't know, man. It just makes me vomit, and it's impossible for me to become an alcoholic, because something that just makes me vomit, and I know it's bad for me, and I feel bad from it. I would not get addicted from it. But I can understand that the same way that some people get like addicted to sweets or whatever. Well, alcohol is basically made out of sugar, because yeah, it's just fermented sugar. It can be like more concentrated, and in your brain can activate some type of good feelings. And yeah, I agree with that yeah, that can cause like addiction. But yeah, it's just not worth it.
And about myself. So please, make mistakes, and don't be afraid to make them. Keep trying, keep failing, and
Make mistakes, but some mistakes cost you a lot, and some mistakes cost you to ruin your genes, okay? Like, yeah, you should be aware of that. And yeah, definitely watch this video of mine, because yeah, I would say if you listen to me and you're in your 20s or even younger, then you're definitely not going to ruin your genes as much.
falling. It's all okay as long as you always stand back up again, and as long as you learn from them. I also want everyone watching,
Yeah, it's better to learn from them than to not learn from them.
no matter if you're in your 20s or not.
I'm pretty sure this girl drank more alcohol in her life than me. I 100% can guarantee you. I'm very sure of this, that this girl drank more alcohol. I don't know about other drugs, but alcohol 100%. I know some people just do partying like so much, and they just drink the alcohol without thinking.
I just want you to be a bit more present again. There is an offline world as well that we often forget about. But like this world, this offline world and everything around us, it's just
The offline world is what you should be more connected to.
so beautiful. When was
Like this, exactly like this.
the last time you just had been
You
outside?
should not just fake this. I don't think she was faking it. I think she was genuinely feeling good when she was outside. But I'm saying, don't just make like an act out of it. Just yeah, be outside and like this. Just be relaxed. If you would have done this instead of going to parties and drinking alcohol and sleeping with strangers that you didn't want to sleep with, you definitely would look better. And on top of that, some good diet, and yeah, there you have it. You wouldn't be as miserable.
And listen to the sounds of nature, or lived truly in the moment without expecting something or chasing something. You only live once, and this moment right now,
YOLO.
it will never ever happen again. So please be more present, embrace it, and try to make the most out of it. Last but not least, at the end of this video, I want to tell you to please be yourself. And I know that's hard, especially in your 20s. And it's easier said than done, but in a world where everyone tries to be the same,
She's still pretty, like, but a good diet could still make her even prettier.
or look the same, just be yourself, because that is your superpower. That is what makes you beautiful. That is what makes you powerful and unstoppable. Please be yourself, and also let everyone around you, let them be themselves. Also your 20s, guys, like, it's not over after your
Well, if someone misbehaves, and yeah, definitely don't let them to just do whatever they want.
20s. I'm turning 30 soon, and I am really scared. I'm really scared, but I just try to also see the positive in it, because the older I get, the more I can learn and the more I can grow and the more I can share with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.
Did I just get hugged? Or yeah, all of us get hugged, I guess. Okay, that's the video.